Scraplift Crafternoon. I'm not going to say the names of who's joining us this week because last week I recorded my video. I have to do mine kind of early in the week because my weekends get just crazy, y'all. So I did mine kind of early in the week, and I only mentioned the two names, Anna and Kristen, and then darn it if we didn't have another one join us, and I felt so bad. I did add her link to my description for last week's video, so please make sure, if you haven't checked her out, make sure you check her out. I believe her name's Tara. But I felt really bad because I didn't mention her in the video, so please make sure if she joins us this week, she'll be below, or if somebody else, just please check out the description box because I don't know, Miss Kristen's out there recruiting, which is great, but I feel bad after the end of it. So this week's video, or excuse me, layout that we're scrap lifting is by Kelly Pyron. I did check her Instagram. I don't think she's posted this one yet. It looks like she did it as a challenge through the rainbow, and it was orange. And she's got like 4 little 6x6 squares. There's 3 photos going across, and she's got great little clusters kind of going around. And I think Kristen and Anna felt sorry for me because they didn't make it a mixed media layout because they saw me blow that stuff all over my desk last week. So y'all, they're being very sweet. Now I did go in and order me some stuff off Miss Anna's Peace Craft Love site. I ordered some paste and whatnot, so I'm gonna try to do it. Y'all. Anyways, I did order me some stuff, so we'll see what I get, when that comes in, I'll play with it. Anyways, so for this video, I decided I'm not going to do the orange, just because, well, I didn't do it. I decided I was going to do the 6x6, though, because she used 6x6 pads. So I went into my little drawer full of stuff. I don't hardly ever get into that drawer, so I thought, oh, this is a good opportunity. And I had this Dear Lizzie New Day, and it's just got cute little patterns. I have not actually picked out the patterns I want yet. I'm just going to, oops, am I under the camera here? So I'll just show you some of these patterns. They're so pretty. It's just a real fun, colorful collection. Lots of florals and arrows and cactus. I probably won't use cactus, but just a fun little set. These are the pictures I'm going to do, of course, of my daughter. She's so pretty. I just, it is what it is. She's my subject almost all the time, unless y'all see my husband. So, honestly, I initially thought to put this big face in the middle. I think I will still. This blue is really catching my eye, but I kind of like the fact that I got the big face. And it's a little closer up. So I think I'm going to do that. It's going to go on the white because she had it on the white. And I found this green kind of interesting. It's really pretty. It's got a weird little texture to it. But I think it goes with the papers in here. I just pulled it out because I think it goes with pretty much everything in here. And I think I can make that work. And then what I thought to do, I haven't picked out any of the embellishments, but I pulled out my 2 little things here that I have lots of little leftover or like little ephemera things from different collections and all the things. So I'm gonna have to just go, my goal is to kind of go through this and see if I can use some stuff up out of here. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh, I haven't figured out my title yet. I'll have to do that too. I don't know. I'm gonna get my title box and I'll find something there. So let me go ahead and trim these down. I'll map my photos here and we'll get started. All right, talk soon. Okay, y'all, I have not made much progress and y'all don't know this, but it's probably been 30 minutes or so since I turned this camera off because I can't figure out what I want to stick on there. Here are the 4 papers I chose. Again, it came out of this little paper pad here. And I just went through, picked out 4 that I thought went kind of good with these pictures and with each other. Now, I will tell you, I started to cut out like one of these little cut apart things here. Cut that out of there and then I changed my mind. Because it has brown on it or something. I just, that's not going to work. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside. So then I kind of have pulled out a bunch of little things. I've got, the problem I've got, again, when I don't have a collection, is just finding stuff that has the right colors and the right shapes and things like that to go with a given scrap lift. I don't know if I'm going to use this or not. I like Fun a lot. I thought that looked really cute there. This one maybe not so much, but it has that greenish kind of color, so we'll see. I picked this snail up, honest to God, just because it's cute. I don't know if I'm going to use it. I kind of want to really bad because it's just adorable. I broke him. I don't know how I broke him. But he's really cute. So I'm going to try to figure out a way to use him because honestly, he's just cute. But it doesn't really go. So we'll see. And so I just pulled out. I pulled this out, but I don't love it. I just don't love it. It doesn't have the right, this blue doesn't go. This kind of goes. I don't know. Don't love it. So it's going over here. It's in my think about pile. And then these were the things I pulled out of little plastic containers. I kind of like this, fun girl maybe, but that looks kind of goofy maybe. So maybe it'll just be fun, maybe just fun. And then I have these little Tim Holtz things here. I was thinking they're snarky though, so I don't know. I have to look through that too. I did find this because she's got like some rounded things. And I'm thinking I might cut these. The yellow's not bad. And the pink's on here, so it kind of isn't too bad. I may end up using that. The yellow's a little funny, but at the same time, I kind of like it. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start pasting this stuff down and just making my way. Y'all are going to have to bear with me, I guess, a little bit while I just pick things. I need to kind of get my bases. Oh, I got these little note cards, too. I had these coming out of a Hip Kit, like, pocket deal, and I think these will look kind of cute, offset each other. So, anyways, let me get started, and let's see how I go. All right. Well, y'all, I don't get very far before I have to cut over, but I do go ahead and I got the foam back on the back of the picture, the 3 pictures. I put foam back there and kind of pasted it down. I have already pasted all the 4 corners down too. And so then I'm starting to put these note cards down, and I think I realized I needed something. I forgot what it was, and I had to run over and go get it. Anyway, so I got the note cards, and now I'm putting on the back of that word fun. I went ahead and I'm going to put I put the little foam strips on the back of the bottom parts, and then I've got glue for the top part because it's going to lay over the top of the picture. And I had put that picture up on foam, so I had to get the word fun lifted up a little bit. So you'll see me, I'm pulling off these little pieces here, and I'm going to stick that on top. Now, for the longest, I don't put anything underneath that. I kept thinking about it. I wasn't sure what was the whole title going to be. And I don't want to tell you just quite yet because you'll see me do it, and although I say that, and I'll end up telling my secrets, who knows. But anyway, there does get another word get underneath there. So now I'm just kind of looking at my little pieces and parts and whatnot and thinking, okay, I need to figure out where I want things. And you can, on the sketch itself, the layout, she had kind of a round element on top of a car and all that. So I'm kind of, I'm using that same shape combination, I guess, here with this little sticker that says, I think it says lovely. Yeah, it says lovely. I've got the wrong glasses on, y'all. I can't barely see my own screen here. So I got my note card. I got my flowers. Those are a little pink fresh. It came out of an older Hip Kit, my little box of Hip Kit stuff. And those look pretty good. They're not exactly the same colors per se, but they're in this, it's just lighter tones of the same kind of floral colors. So they work out all right. And of course I have to put my little Nuvo glue because it was a little bit, little pokey there. And then I'm going to work my way around here. I saw this little, I had pulled out of my, y'all, I have little bits and pieces kind of in about 3 or 4 different places. And I found that little tag. It's like a days of the week tag. It looked good. But then I really like this, what is that called, y'all? Them little old balls, the string balls. I can't think of the name. It's a type of fiber. Shoot, I'll think of it in a minute. Anyway, the little balls there, the little yarn ball looking things. The circle looks really cute there. And I actually really end up liking how that is. And I tuck them in the 2 spots where she has it on her sketch or similar type thing. It's not exactly that kind of deal, but it's close enough. And now I'm going through and I decide these flowers, these Prima flowers, the colors were kind of neat. It went with I did the opposite. So there's this blue color that I think looks good, kind of opposite that darker corner down there with the blue. And then there was this kind of lighter peachy pink tone that I thought kind of went with it kind of complemented opposite what was in the upper left corner up there. So anyway, I just kind of did those opposite flower colors. Now I'm going to use my Nuvo glue and just glue those 2 things down. What in the world is that called, y'all? It's some kind of thread with the balls on it. I'm going to remember as soon as I stop recording and kick myself. Oh, well, it's okay. I'm going to use my Nuvo glue on these flowers, too. I will have to kind of let those dry for a second. I think I have to kind of put my fingers on there and hold them down for a second because it kind of soaks up the glue on the back side of them flowers. And then I realized I forgot to glue down that little half circle there, and it needs to go in there. So I'm just basically building out these clusters like she had them on her layout. And the way she kind of had it was on the left side there. It was kind of along the top and down the left, and then just that little bit on the right around the bottom there. And I did manage to find enough little goodies. I found these little yellow butterflies with the little jewels in the middle. I'm really happy with those. I have had those a really long time. I know I have. And I found those in my little scrap rack stash. So I'm gluing those down. Now, that being said, I think those have a little, I say a silver little jewel. They're kind of a little silver jewel. And I think I've got gold in here too. So I might have two metallics in here. But it's okay. I think it looks pretty good. But again, I'm just kind of filling out these clusters. Now, this little snail, y'all, I moved this little snail about 72 times because I kind of liked him in a certain place, and I didn't like it, and then I did like it, and then I did. But I wanted this darn snail on here because it's so stinking cute. So I move it around several times. I thought about it way too hard, y'all. It was kind of silly, really, but it's just, it had to make it. I'm sorry. It just had to. And honestly, like I said, it doesn't have anything to do with where we are or what we're doing or what she's wearing or just nothing. It was just too cute for words, so I had to stick it on there. So that's where he ends up, at the very top of the layout, because you just see it right away. I thought it looked kind of good, though, because it is kind of a hot pink, which matches the title of the fun there, and it just kind of builds that out a little bit. And then I have this butterfly. It has a little bit of hot pink in it, so I'm going to put that over to the left there. So it creates my little bit of a visual triangle. I put a little bit of foam tape on the top of the wings. That's one of my little tricks. You may have seen me do that before. So I'm going to put the glue on the bottom half and have the wings kind of just lifted a little bit for some dimension. Not that there's not plenty already, if I'm honest. That little ring with the little ball fiber there and then that flower, that's got a lot of dimension going on. Then I decide, hey, I got this word today. Remember I mentioned that earlier? I didn't think I would use it. Well, I do. I end up using it right here under this title where it says fun today. And I like how that turns out. Then I decide, well, I need a little something. So I run over and I get my Mr. Huey's opaque white, and I am going to sprinkle this on here. Now, I will be honest with y'all. I shook that thing up to get it ready, and I splattered it all over myself. There's something wrong with that lid. I got to look at it a little closer. I was being lazy this afternoon, so I don't know what's wrong with it, but it's definitely leaking some kind of way. And I just kind of sprinkle the white paint around along the diagonal, basically. And then that's all I'm going to do this layout. Y'all, this was a quick one. I think I talked more than I did, other than looking for stuff. Now, that took me forever. But anyway, I'm going to slow it down. You'll kind of see all the little goodies. I kind of like these layouts when they have little random goodies on there just to create all that dimension. Anyways, that's the layout. Thank you so much for watching. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Talk soon. Oh, and check out all the other links below, y'all. I'm so sorry. It's a hop. There's a bunch of ladies. Look at the description. I don't even know who all's joining anymore. Y'all take a look. Thanks. Bye-bye.